Hey friends, hope you are well, Pisces clan. We're checking in for your energies, sun, moon, and rising. Let's see what is going on. I'm Jamie, if we haven't met, and we are doing just a general read, see what's happening over the weekend. Now, I am not sure how you've been feeling, Pisces. I know there's been a lot going on for, and in different ways for all of you. But we're here to give you support and guidance that you need. Appreciate everyone who reaches out via email, connects into our group, or comments below. I will get back to you. That's important to me to stay connected with you as you take the time. And I do want to, like I said, give you support on your journey. If you want to get more connected, there's a link below in the description box to get access to our free membership. So let's get started, guys. Okay, we don't read reversals, just to let you know. We've got transformation showing up in terms of your current energies. So there's some form of rebirth that's happening here. We've got emotional withdrawal and the solar plexus. This is interesting. I don't know if this is your energy directly, Pisces, or an experience that you're dealing with right now. Because what I feel this is talking about here with the current energies, like something has shifted, something has happened. There's some form of new beginning or change that may be occurring or upon you, or a decision to, like I said, that you've got to consider here. But when I sit with this, I feel like there's some energy that's missing for you. And with this emotional withdrawal, this is part of you changing direction or really trying to get back into this power of yours. Solar plexus is, I like how it's got number 3 on there. But that's just below our rib cage. So that's a lot around our confidence, our inner power. And when you give your power away, that's usually the life force that may be missing in some regard when it comes to your chakra or energy balancing. So I'm just getting here, there's something that may have or potentially is upon you to change or shift, but it's also because you're seeking more. Okay, this is like the 8 of Cups energy. There's something you're seeking more, looking after. So there's two significant change energies here, but one that I feel that you're taking control in with this solar plexus energy. But I'm just feeling a little bit flat or a little bit defeat. And it could be too that you've been working so hard to get a result in something, and maybe that's finally arrived, and now you can finally go within a little bit more to make now this actual change, getting closer to what you want of that 9 of Cups energy. So yeah, I'm feeling a little flat here, Pisces, but let's see more on what this is. So let's just have a look at what the current challenge may be here. We've got the Page of Cups showing up, and the 5 of Swords. So there seems to be something here around love, care, someone that something's presenting to you, but there seems to be some form of conflict, and that could make sense in terms of emotionally withdrawing, and why that may be happening. There's just been a lot of words exchanged that may have been unhealthy, but it seems to be in relation to a connection or important relationship here of some kind, or one that, I don't know if this could be a child either, for some of you, or just someone younger in your life, Page of Cups, or what someone's presenting to you is not enough. It's showing some care, it's showing some love, but I feel like there's a little bit of disconnect here, and this emotional withdrawal is just really standing out. But let's learn a little bit more on what may be hidden here. Okay, we've got the Knight of Wands. Let's just get, thank you, and the Hermit. Yeah, I am feeling this. You've got emotional withdrawal and then the Hermit energy. So there's something that you may be taking a bit of time out here, Pisces, to go within, to really think about where you want to go next. This Knight of Wands, are you looking for some excitement? Is someone coming in to show you some form of excitement here? I'm getting a little playful energy showing up with this Knight of Wands. But this could be someone coming in or something in terms of you pursuing. It's like, I need to shift things up. I need to change things up. I need to go have some fun. Um, but there's also this case of like, what is it that you want? Trying to find the right path. Like, I feel like I don't know what's happened. It's like a little shift going on here, Pisces, that you may be kind of just going into your own zone a bit and trying to figure out what you're supposed to be doing, where you're supposed to be going next. Is this right for you? Is that not right for you? But this seems to be about some area of your life that has changed or changes upon you. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Let's have a look at what, regarding this situation, how the past or situations of the past may be impacting. So there's Seven of Pentacles, which is about some form of energy that you've put into something that you've invested in, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So at a point in time, there's something here that seems that you have invested in here. In addition to investing, something that maybe felt stable or where you felt safe and secure at some point here, Pisces, but something's shifted and something's changed. So I don't know if this is just accelerating forward, but just with the emotional withdrawal, maybe there's just conflict. Life happens, things happen, people don't agree. Or maybe you're just not ready for it and it's causing conflict. Maybe there's part of you that's like, I want this new road, I want this new path, but at the same time, it's like you're fighting for something here, but it could be your own, like, inner world that you're kind of battling a bit. Like, I want you to think, what's coming through and what this is like relating to for me, and maybe this will make more sense. Sometimes, and again, it doesn't mean that you're in this situation, but I just want to give you an example. This could be a friendship, this could be like any type of dynamic, like relationship. But I want you to think like when you meet someone new, and probably think more so in an intimate relationship, but like when you meet someone new, things can be great. But as the relationship goes on, sometimes our insecurities come out. Sometimes, there's other things or expectations that we have, and maybe that it causes conflict because we don't know how to express it, and we're not used to that thing or asking for what we need. And it even could be through friendships, right? And then you get into this a little bit of a situation that it's causing conflict when it's because you're maybe not getting something that you need in a certain area of your life. And sometimes that, like I said, can be our own insecurities or our own belief systems or what we've experienced before. And we're trying to say, I need this or this matters to me, but we don't know how to explain it. And then you just get into this conflict, and then you're fighting what seems like something important, but it's also nothing, but it has significance. And I know that sounds really confusing, but I'm sure you get what I mean here. And I feel like that might be going on a little bit. And I'm just getting like push-pull energy. Push-pull energy. In, out, want it. Oh, I'm not sure. But there's seems to be a little bit of fear here. But I can definitely see this is something that you've been invested in once before. Or you are. And something that has value and significance in terms of your life. I'm just getting where you've invested time and energy, okay? So let's have a look at, how this pertains to what you're pursuing here. So King of Pentacles. Okay. So there seems to be a little bit of some form of loss here, Pisces, defeat, abandonment, let down by something or a situation, especially with the King of Pentacles, which is very stable energy, very strong, safe, supportive. But with the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups, yeah, there seems to be something that's happened with this King of Pentacles. Interestingly too, King of Pentacles is earth energy. Okay. So Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Yeah, I'm sure this King of Pentacles energy came out earlier this week. around the environment or a situation that you may not be aware of, or you're in. And it was a lot around, something to do with potentially offering you something, presenting something, but there could have been a potential form of a little bit of manipulation involved too, because of the power or position that they're in. So maybe this is related to a boss, a father figure, or someone, a former, someone that you were with before, a current spouse. I don't know. Really interesting. Let's have a look at what we can see in the near future. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. And this is kind of like... and the world energy. For some of you, I feel a big part of you who are starting kind of like a new chapter going forth in something. I'm just getting a sense here that there's something about a situation that you've been in that has once left you feeling this. Someone has let you down. Someone has, I think, hurt and disappointed you. In addition, this abandonment thing, or just putting you out in the cold, like, I don't want to say literally, but maybe it was in other forms, like lost a job, lost an opportunity. Someone said, I'm not doing this anymore, but it was this person who made that decision that impacted this. And I think there's this part of you that doesn't want to be in that situation again. So I feel you're looking at, how do I call that power back to really start taking charge of your life in a new way? And maybe this is part of this new exciting rebirth that you're heading into, Pisces, and these changes you're making in your life. You're like calling that back in terms of the power and energy to go do great things. Furthermore, I'm just seeing like this strength and independence, and you doing you owning you, and the success that comes with this when you're really pursuing what matters most. I don't know too, for some of you, if this is so interesting, this is coming through, if you're going to be helping people around their own healing, wellness, health, supporting them. Maybe you're going to help people, with their finances. Maybe you're going to help people. It's just, I feel like there's situations around where someone has, been through some experience in their life that has impacted them, and just healing or growth to occur. And maybe that's a key part of where this, abundant energy comes from. Maybe you're helping men. And I'm saying that from a masculine perspective. I don't know, there's just something interesting here, that there's a few different energies showing up on kind of like that timeline of where people are at. But yeah, for some of you, this could be like the work that you're actually doing. And for some of you, this could be the experience that you've been on, and how you're transforming that to do great things and work. And I see this as a winning result for you as you move forward. So let's have a look at what your power is in this situation. Okay, so we're showing the King of Wands energy. And then we've got the Three of Cups. So I really see this, Pisces, that as we get into this, I feel like staying focused right now on these desires that you have is incredibly important, and being around people and communities, places and things that also lift that up and bring that joy with it. I feel whatever you're choosing to pursue right now, I'm feeling this laser focused energy, even though the King of Wands, may not seem as laser focused like a King of Swords. I really am feeling, because the way that this King of Wands energy is looking, it's kind of looking at back a bit, but at the same time not focused on all this other stuff that's going on. But I feel like the people you have with you, the people that are supporting you, that's going to be a huge or a significant part for you to help you stay focused and help you stay supported, but can also celebrate with you along the way. So let's have a look at the environment and what you need to know here. What do we need to know for our Pisces? So I've got the 9 of Wands and the Hanged One. There definitely is something here you're working hard for, Pisces. You've been through a lot in terms of a situation, and I think you're looking at a new way forward, or what you've once sacrificed, or where you've been putting yourself to the side a bit. I just feel like there's some form of revisiting something. I'm sorry if you can hear my phone buzzing. It's on silent, but it still seems to make these noises sometimes, and I don't understand why it does and then why it doesn't. But anyway, yeah, I just feel there's some aspect here. And I feel like this message is important. It's like whatever it is that you're working pretty significant for, where you're feeling maybe you feel like you're hitting a few walls, or just meeting something with like some form of resistance here, Pisces. I do feel it's important with this Hanged One showing up, with this 9 of Wands, to look at things from a different perspective or a different angle or a different way. Because right now I feel like you're hitting the same spot. You might be trying to keep going and keep pushing forward, but doing the same thing, and something needs to be shifted up or shifted around a little bit to really help support this. So it's something that's happening around you that you may not be aware of, or you may not be paying attention to, and I think you just need to look a different way, and I think that's going to really help you here. Let's have a look at your fears and hopes. And thank you. Did this not come up yesterday? Is this kind of getting a bit weird? Because I feel like this is very similar. Okay. So the 6 of Cups with the Magician. Yeah, I think there's some reflection here, Pisces, of something that you've always wanted as part of your life, part of your goal. Maybe it wasn't something you thought super hard about, but when you really look back, you're like, I've always wanted this because of that. Something that you wanted to create in your life, something that you desired in your life. They talk about here in America the American dream. And we all have our own dreams and desires, right? Whatever that is. So whatever that something is has evolved for you, but I feel it's also now like you're looking at probably where you're at, your age, maybe you should be further along, further ahead. But what I'm seeing here is like you're ready to freaking just have this happen, manifest it, to start living that, because time has gone by, and then time has gone by, and months has gone by, and years have gone by, and things that you've really wanted, or things that you've really wanted to pursue or create for your life you've been busy, you've been distracted. But something's really, I don't know, something's really open and ripe for success. I think there's just this part, because we can see that here. We can see the strength, we can see the abundance coming in, we can see the independence, and we can see the success cycles, things moving and shifting in a very good way. But I think there's a little bit of self-reflection here as well on like what. I don't even think you're afraid anymore. What's interesting. If fear's been stopping you, I don't think you kind of care anymore. I think there's just like, how do I do this and how do I make it happen? Like, but doing it on your own, we all have blind spots, and I feel like there's just something here that needs to shift up, needs to be looked at a different way, because you're manifesting right now, and whatever you're manifesting, sometimes things might take years to happen. Sometimes 10 years, sometimes 15 years. You'll be like, I've always wanted this, but the timing was just never right, or the situation was never right. And sometimes right, meaning divine timing wise, there's never perfect timing, but there's divine timing, okay? And I feel like this is pretty significant here. So let's have a look at what the outcome is here and what you need to know, Pisces, and how it can best support your journey. Let's have a look at what the potential outcome here is. Okay, we've got a lot. I'm going to take them all. We've got King of Cups, Five of Wands, Temperance energy, Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. So bless, but I like it. You've got Temperance right in the middle here. So there is something that is smoothing out, that is working out. I think you're worried about something not working in your favor. There seems to be whoever you're working with, dealing with, or experiencing something or trying to achieve. We're just seeing here that no matter how poised you are, certain at peace you are within yourself, there's still things that are happening outside of you that are conflicting, okay? And we know that we can't control people, right? All we can do is show up the best way we can. We can try and influence the situation for the best possible outcome. But at the end of the day, you can't make people do things that they don't want to do. But I see something is working here. Something is happening here. And I don't know, guys, like the way that the world is right now, I think people are starting to figure out you're choosing a path or choosing a side. And is that, the goodness and the grace of God and doing the right things, morals, values, kindness, not being self-centered or hedonistic, but having that approach of like caring for others, doing the work that you need to do, giving back, being supportive. And I'm feeling this wonderful, peaceful energy here. It's like something amazing's happening, but I think there's this part of you worried. Is this going to balance out? Is this going to work out? Is this going to, what it is that you've been wanting, like for years, maybe you've been working on this. And I'm not talking about a person, guys. I want to make that clear. This is something that you've been desiring or longing for. Maybe it could be a relationship, okay? But it's not a specific person from 15 years ago. I'm not getting that energy at all. So I feel like this is more if you have been seeking a certain role, a certain path, a certain purpose, a certain desire of something you wanted to achieve in your life, this will present itself and opportunity in play. But I think you're worried. Have you done enough? Can this like smooth out? Can this peace out? And I really do see that it will for you here, Pisces. But a key part as well, and I keep talking about this, your approach and how you manage and support this situation is going to be huge, because the way you play is going to, can you influence, or are you going to participate in the conflict in terms of the goals that you're going after or people that you need to work and support of each other? I think you've got some special power here to be able to influence whatever this is in terms of the outcome that is going to work for everybody. But like I said, there's something special happening here. Love you, dear ones. We'll speak soon.